what is this? Like, what is this? Hello. So I am quickly trying to cook dinner for when I get off work. A lot of the times it's late. You know, I don't like to just, put fast food in my body late at night. You got greasy, heavy food sitting on you, your stomach bubbling because you know it's not good. It tastes good, but you know there's an effect that comes with fast food. And I'm so into like health. Oh, let me back up because I'm not trying to be crying. But like White Castle is like, that would be a go-to, especially because it's so really close to my job and close to home. I live like less than 2 miles away from like my job, and so White Castle will be the target to go to, to get something delicious to eat after work. But one day, I don't know if they just didn't make it fresh or what, my stomach was like bubbling, and it's like I was hungry, so I had just kind of got through it and ate it. And upon those last few bites, I just looked at it like, this is not hitting, and I just looked at it and it wasn't fresh. It just didn't look good, it didn't look appetizing, so I was turned off. And I'm like, you know what, I am tired of like even though I worked late and I got like a busy season, I'm gonna just do my best to make sure that I am taking care of myself. You know what I mean? It's only so much the body can take, and I'm getting older. I'm 33. I don't want to start a downward trend of health and making bad habits. So I like how I feel when I eat healthy. I like eating whole foods, and you can notice the difference. You definitely can feel the difference. So I'm just cooking dinner. I'm making meatloaf, sweet peas, and mashed potatoes. I'm not making mashed potatoes from scratch. I have the Bob Evans, okay? Microwave these bad boys, and in 5 minutes you got fluffy, delicious mashed potatoes. So the only thing I'm making from scratch is the meatloaf. I already cut my peppers, cutting the onions. I'm gonna season it well. I have to put an egg. Do you guys put egg in your meatloaf? I put it in there for moisture. I use ground turkey as well. So yeah, let me know how you guys do your meatloaf. I know some people like put like a piece of bread in there. That's weird to me, but to each his own. All right, so this is my meatloaf. What it's looking like so far. Onions and onions. And then for the seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, even though I have onions in there, paprika, parsley, and black pepper. All right, this is how it looks. About to put her in the oven. I promise, people put parsley on everything, okay? I feel like there's no taste to it. It just makes it look really good. But take it out within like 30 minutes and then put the ketchup on there and let it cook, and dinner will be done. Because the mashed potatoes are gonna have to be microwave. I'll let her put that in there when she's ready to eat so they can be fresh and hot. And the peas, I'll put them in a pot on the stove, cook them, let them boil for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then they're done. So yeah, everything will be good to go. And the end result of the meatloaf, excuse that corner piece, I went ahead and took that and did a taste test. It's full of onions and peppers and seasoning, but it's so good. I should take me a plate to go because I'm not going to be home until late. So I have 7 minutes before I have to leave out the door. So yeah, so never mind my old-fashioned vintage plate, but I'm just gonna go ahead and eat a piece while it's nice and hot. Take me some Doritos. I'm gonna take this water to work with me, keep me hydrated. Okay, it is time to do my pre-trip of the motor coach. I'm checking the oil, the engine oil and transmission oil. This is how you open, and then you push this to open up the back latch. You want to do this while the engine is not running, because you could like it could be running. You try to stick your hand through here if you want to check the oil. Yeah. And then this is the transmission oil. Just see. This is super long. Look at how long that is. It's still coming out. Oh, good. All right, so I have stopped in a parking lot. I'm trying to get to Philly Cafe, but this is downtown City Hall, Dearborn. Very congested, very busy. It is a Saturday. There's a lot of weddings going on, and so there's just too much going on to try to and there's no parking because they're like small businesses, but I did kind of pull down like 0.3 quarters of a mile. So I'm going to walk. It looked like it wants to rain, so I need to book it. Really cloudy, so I'll walk down quickly. There were some things that looked so good. I have a sweet tooth. They had some desserts that looked so good. I want to try something different, and I may get some food because I have to sit for about 4 hours until it's time to pick up the guests. Maybe 20 people in total that I had picked up between both shuttles. I had to go to hotels and pick up the guests and bring them to the venue, to the museum. There is a beautiful hall that is at our museum here, Henry Ford Museum, and just beautiful. So people have weddings there, so that's where they were dropped off at. What's funny is, well, we're not funny, but crazy is the hotel is one of the fanciest hotels out there. It's called the Henry Autograph Collection. Hotels where some of the guests were being picked up at. Well, there was a wedding going on at this hotel, and today I'm driving the big charter bus, okay, that holds 56 people. So as I was pulling up to pick up the second round of guests, like one of the concierge people, they kind of like was walking up to my bus and was holding out their hands to stop the bus. Stop. And I'm looking like, what is going on? So apparently there was the bride was getting ready to walk out as the bus was pulling in, and it was terrible. It was a terrible moment for that bride. And you know, this is a big fancy wedding because this is like one of the top hotels, and they like got these fancy cameras out. Everybody's stopping and staring and watching and recording, and everything's still, and you know, these people are decked out for this wedding. And here comes this big motor coach like getting ready to cross the path that the bride is getting ready to walk down. It was like, wow. I know the bride was kind of annoyed, but it's like, if whomever was in charge, you know, the management of the hotel, if they knew that this was a big fancy wedding, they should have looked at, okay, there's going to be guests picked up on a motor coach here at this time. They should have checked that, and they should have made sure that the itineraries did not clash. So, you know, you can't really fault the guests for this wedding that I was taking them to, because the hotel kind of overlapped that. And I mean, you're doing all this at an entrance of a hotel, so it's kind of hard not to get anybody in this footage. You know, people passing, guests driving by. I mean, I love the idea, the grand idea, but you got to be realistic, and you got to kind of chance it, I guess, because it is a business, and business still flows at this hotel. So yeah, but anyway, before it starts raining, I'm gonna get going. We don't need another episode of rain. I'm gonna get going, and I'm gonna show you guys what I end up getting. Make sure you lock the bus up, because you just never know who might be in the area, who might be watching, you know, who just might be getting into something. Outfit of the day, work uniform. This is a little awkward. People are probably looking, but yeah. You have to wear white and black, bow tie, button up. Okay, so it did not work out. About 75% of the items on the menu were not available. Like they said, everything that was highlighted they didn't have. So yeah, it just kind of left me with slim pickings, and I don't want to just get anything. There's so much down here. I walked right out, and Thai food is like my favorite of all times. And there was a Thai food joint right across the way, so I'm getting ready to go over there and check it out. Hopefully they have good items, and hopefully I can try something new. So we shall see. All right, so I got my Thai food. I am an avid tipper. Like, I really like to tip people, especially if they are giving good service. But she was very rude to me, and I was just explaining to her, like, you know, of course you can see I'm Black American, and I was just saying, trying to, you know, get out of my usual, like I would usually just order like fried rice, and I was just trying to ask for like suggestions, and she was just very rude and like, you know, talking down on me as if I am of the culture and I understand everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna reward anyone for being rude and not, you know, giving me the service that, you know, any paying customer deserves. So I'm on my way back to that spot. I hope I didn't pass it, but like they had these like clustered filled donuts that looked so good. I'm gonna get one, and they also had a drink where I only saw like the golden flakes, but I want that drink just because the golden flakes are going on top of it. So I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to tuck everything back to the bus and then dig in. I strip mall over there is where I was the other day. If you guys saw my other vlog, they have really good stuff over there. And I got a chai or a Thai milk tea. It's a little sweet. I wasn't expecting for it to be that sweet. I honestly thought it was like coffee, but this is supposed to be like cream cheese something on top, so that's interesting. I got, you guys know what these are? I've never had one of these. Premium Japanese donuts. I got the one with hazelnut. Oh, go figure. It's smushed, but still intact. And then this is dinner. All right, the chicken fried rice. I asked for spice on the side. And then I got 2 spring rolls with a chicken and vegetables. So I'm about to tear into this and let you guys know what I think. Bon appetit. Okay, so why not get my reaction, right, to trying the food? It's like it's nothing spectacular. I might try a little bit of their pepper flakes because I never really do. Okay, now I get to try the mochi donut. Mochi dough. Looks like this. I think they put hazelnut on top. Oh my word. You guys know, I was thinking that it was filled with hazelnut on the inside. It's nothing. So my expectations were high, and now they are like, I'm not as excited because like, what is this? Like, what is this? Okay, but I'm gonna still just try it. Hopefully it's good. It's not all that. It just tastes like a fried donut with glaze on the top. Like, I could have went to Tim Hortons. On a scale of 1 through 5, I'll give it a 2. It's not all that. Okay. Is it just me? Or Is this annoying when like cars, loud cars like this, they make all the noise on purpose, like for show. Like the dude just rev the engine the past 5 minutes, just because. All right, I just wanted to pop in for you guys. As I was editing this video, I noticed that I didn't have a proper outro. So I just kind of wanted to pop in and say that this video was just basically the day that I passed the HESI test. I did have to work. So what you see is just me working and kind of like celebrating and treating myself for passing the HESI and not having to take any more exams or tests for the rest of this year, okay, until I start nursing school. So that's what this video is about. I am getting ready to format my HESI review video where I give you tips and kind of talk about my experience taking the HESI exam. So pretty shortly here, I might just get up and, you know, get it going and get it recorded. My stomach is hurting, so I'm drinking a Verner's to try to you know, lighten the load. But I'm very excited to get this out for you guys and then be looking forward to a giveaway because I no longer need my HESI review book and it really helped a lot. So I'll get into that in the next video, but I again just wanted to drop in and just kind of explain this video and just let you guys know, give you a heads up that the HESI review will be the next video. So thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, calling all nurses to nurse up, and I'll see you soon.